Hey there, and it's time for another video. And in the future I try to upload videos more frequently like I have now recently, but we'll see how it goes. um, Today I'm going to talk about the nice little accessory that was released about week ago from Sony to Dualshock 4 um, controllers, and it's been a really success according to stores that has already been out of stock. So many stores already out of stock, but I've managed to get one yesterday. So here it is. I'm not sure how many of you is familiar already of this nice accessory, but it's pretty much uh, the two extra buttons for DualShock 4. And let me just start that when I heard first time about this accessory last year, at the end of last year, I heard that Sony is bringing a accessory kind of attachment to the uh, DualShock 4, and yeah, then I read that it's going to add two extra back buttons to the DualShock 4. And first thing that came to my mind, I was really skeptic about it because it reminded me of PlayStation Vita's back touch panel, and everyone knows how that came to be. So yeah, that was a huge fail from Sony. I wouldn't say PlayStation Vita was a big fail. I mean, it was not as popular as Sony would hoped for, but yeah, that back touch panel was so unnecessary, and there wasn't even games that really use it, that take advantage of that. I think there was one game that pretty much was done around that idea, and it was Tearaway. Not sure if there was any other games really that used it as much as Tearaway, but enough of that. Yeah, I was really skeptic, but then I watched the introduction video of this, the short one from YouTube, and I was really surprised that I got immediately excited about this, and I thought, okay, maybe this isn't the kind of gimmick, failed gimmick like the Vita's touch panel was. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Sony, I'm pretty sure that Sony developed further that idea that they came up with PlayStation Vita, because it's about back buttons. So I'm pretty sure they just learned it from their mistake and thought about how can we improve this idea? Uh, and of course, everybody knows that the physical buttons always win touchscreen. So I think the main issue was that in the Vita that it was a touch panel. It wasn't physical buttons on the back, whereas this has two physical buttons that will be attached to the back of the well, not necessarily back, but let me show. Yeah, it will be attached to that port. So there's a you know huge circular thing that will be at the bottom of the controller, and that circular thing has a OLED, a very simplistic OLED screen that shows you how you can customize the control. So in a nutshell, every PlayStation 4 game is compatible with this, and the reason is you can assign pretty much almost any button to those back buttons. The exceptions being the pressure, those pressure triggers L2 and R2. Those cannot be assigned to these back buttons, and as far as I know, you can't also attach the thumbsticks, but pretty much every other button can be attached to those back buttons. So directional bat arrows, all the face buttons, L1 and R1, and also you can assign L3 and R3, so the thumbstick buttons. Those you can also assign to those extra buttons. I'm pretty sure you can't assign this front touch button / panel, but yeah, I haven't still even used this, but I pretty much know how this works, and I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but maybe I'll be doing a review of this accessory once I have played with it and got the feel of it and etc. So what else to say about this? Oh, the price is pretty steep right now, but I think it has to do with this being very limited. The availability is very limited at the moment around the whole world. So yeah, I bought this for 55 euros. That's I know that's very expensive, and I think the starting price for this is something around 30 or 35 euros. So yeah, I spent extra 20 euros for this because yeah, it's very limited, the availability right now, but hopefully it gets better pretty soon, so stores will be stocked with these once again, and I think the price will pretty much lower when the availability is better. So yeah, I'm thinking, oh, did I forget to mention something important of this? Oh yeah, yes, one more thing. Um, I'm almost 100% sure. Actually, English is quite hard sometimes when it's not your native language. But yeah, what I was saying, I'm pretty sure that the PlayStation 5 uh, Dualshock 5 controller, or whatever it will be named, uh, that controller will have extra back buttons uh, built in. So I think this is kind of idea from Sony for gamers who are waiting for PlayStation 5, and gamers that will be buying PlayStation 5. Uh, Sony is allowing them to get familiar with this new controller. Uh, so that's my thought about that, which is pretty nice. So if that is true when PlayStation 5 finally launches, gamers who bought this accessory are immediately familiar with the new controller, so that will be a big bonus, I think. But yeah, really excited about this little fella here, and yeah, I'll be testing this as soon as I have time, and yeah, pretty soon, I guess. So yeah, see you in the next video. Like I said, I'm not sure if I will do a review of this accessory, but we'll see. But again, whatever the next video is, I hope I'll see you there. Goodbye.